All right, flip your page to where we have combinations. You've got these ABC blocks here. And this says a selection of distinct objects in which the order of the objects selected is not important. So order doesn't matter. Is called a combination. Suppose you select 3 out of 4 books, A, B, C, and D. Those are your 4 books for a book report. And you select books A, B, and C. Well, selecting books A, B, and C is not different from selecting books C, B, and A, or any other arrangements. You've still got those 3 books. It doesn't really matter what order you put them in. So to find the number of combinations of n objects taken R at a time, so in that case it was 4 books, but we just took 3 at a time, you divide the permutations, what we just did, where order did matter, you divide that by the number of ways to arrange each of those R objects. So here's your formula. It says NCR this time equals NPR divided by R prime. And you'll always be given these formulas, so don't feel like you have to memorize them. And that is the same as this formula. So for combinations, you might want to write this down. Combinations order does not matter. Okay. So looking at example 4, it says how many ways are there to choose 5 cards from a standard deck of 52 playing cards? Well, if we choose 5 cards, does it matter what order we choose them in? Not really, because once we get those 5 cards, we can organize them in our hand any way we want. So order does not matter. That's why it's a combination. So let's figure this out. So we are taking n objects, the total number of objects, that's 52. That's our total. And we're taking them how many at a time? Well, we're taking them 5 at a time because we're only choosing 5 cards. So if we plug that in, 52C5, you can put that directly into your calculator by just pressing 52, and then that's an arrow, and then pressing math, and then scrolling over to probability, and then NCR, and then the number 5, and press equals. You should get your answer. Or you can plug it into your formula up here, which is n prime, and our n is 52, over n minus r prime, so 52 minus 5, that is 47 prime times r prime, which is 5 factorial. And prime is the same thing as that little exclamation point for factorial. Okay. So when we plug that in, we end up getting, I'm not going to waste time plugging it in because I already solved that. We get this very large number. We can put our commas in. That is a lot of different ways to choose 5 cards, right? And that's your final answer. So go ahead and do this practice at the bottom. You can either use the formula or you can use your calculator. It does not matter. And after you are done with that, then you can move on to the next video.